Wait, Robert. I found deer tracks.
Yeah. Yep, that's it.
That way.
That way. Yeah, let's do it. Do it. Good job.
Hi, we're here with another edition of That Guy with Emily Chaumont and Tucker Higgins. We're here with Robert Boyd. You know him as William and Mary's preeminent nature photographer. You've seen him on Facebook. And we're here at Matoaka to ask him a few questions.
So I have a two-part question for you. First, I want to know how you got into nature photography, and then I also want to know what's your favorite subject to photograph.
Yeah, so originally I went to college for acting up in New York at a SUNY Purchase college, but I decided I don't really want to do acting as much. What I want to do is a combination of science and performance through video. So I like where those two areas intersect. I watched a lot of Magic School Bus and National Geographic as a kid, so those two things made me really want to do this. My favorite type of animal to film would probably be the barred owls and great horned owls. You've probably maybe heard the barred owls at night on the college campus. They're really fun to film. You have to watch out though, their talons are very sharp, and if you mess with them too much, they have been known to scratch people in the face.
Robert, you said that you've studied acting and you've also done Toastmasters here on campus. I'm curious, how does that help you do nature photography?
So really, it gives me an idea of how to frame subjects and look at subjects with the camera. I know how to be on the other side of the camera. Basically, it allows me to frame the shot and know where I should put my different subjects.
What is the most memorable thing that you've ever seen when you're out filming?
By far the most memorable thing I've seen in these particular woods was a fox den I saw last Mother's Day. Basically, I kind of sat down near a hole that was across from me, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Then a fox comes out, and a fox cub comes out, and they start playing with each other. So that was by far the most memorable.
So if you're heading out to film or photograph some animals, what gear would you say you can't leave home without?
Well, the very number one thing is an extra battery. I can't tell you how many times I've been out in the woods, and I'm right about to focus on a very cool looking specimen, I guess you could say, then the camera shuts off and that's it. I just have a long, disappointing hike out of the woods.
So what's your setup here?
I specifically got this for its zoom. It has 60x optical zoom. It's called a Nikon Coolpix P600. And basically, if I turn it on, you see this thing goes a pretty long way. So basically, if there's, say, a great blue heron nest on the opposite side of the lake, it can zoom in and see like the mom great blue heron feeding the babies.
What's special about the wildlife, particularly on this campus?
I think a really interesting thing about this campus is that there's sort of a wildlife corridor going through the center from the Crimdale to the college woods around here. You'll see deer walking back and forth, owls going back and forth sometimes. So I like that as well. That's one of the reasons why I came to this school.
All right, Robert. Well, now we're here at Matoaka Amphitheater. How about you take us on a walk through the woods and show us some of your favorite spots?
All right, let's go. This is the Adventure Club area. As you can see, there are a lot of equipment over there. A lot of times you can see deer browsing through there in the evenings, in the mornings. And there's an owl that might hang around here from time to time. So let's keep going.
So now we're at the dock at Lake Matoaka. Could you tell us a little bit about this area and what kind of wildlife you might hope to see here?
So this is the Matoaka boathouse. It's actually right over there, and this is the dock. You can do a lot of different things here. I used to practice my Spanish homework here. As far as animals you can find, there are a lot of birds that like to hang out in these bushes. During the spring and the summer, there are alligator gar. Basically, they're these giant fish with huge noses, and when they do their mating dance, they lift their noses out of the water. It's actually very cool. Then I think there are snapping turtles here, and then there are geese babies here in the spring. That's about it. Yep. Sometimes I come here to do like practicing my speaking. Other than that, I think people just have picnics and burn things.
What animal do you think left this?
The most dangerous animal, man. The most thrilling, yeah. Yep, it's probably a human.
Thank you so much for coming out today. It's been great.
Well, thanks for having me. So, if you have anyone you'd like to nominate for that guy or that girl, make sure to email flathatonline@gmail.com.
I don't know if you can tell what it is.
Would you like to explain to us what you're doing?
Okay, I'm done.